and welcome to Meet the Characters. We're going to be building George's character for Theros, Legends of the Underworld on Hero Forge. I'm Emma, I'll be DMing the campaign. I'm here with George. George, do you want to introduce yourself? I already introduced you, but feel free. And tell us
introduce myself as well.
a little bit about your character for Legends of the Underworld.
Sure, so I'm George. I use he, him pronouns. That's me, really, that's it. But so I'm playing Demeisen Proudhoof, who is a satyr bard of the School of Eloquence, so really leaning heavily into that Theros content and really wanting to see how this goes. Demeisen's a poet and sort of general entertainer and raconteur. Like, he doesn't limit. I'd say poetry is his sort of speciality, like that kind of old school epic poem style. But he also will sing and do everything else that you would expect a bard to do in these circumstances, and he basically wrote one really big hit, an epic poem that massively resonated with people, and has helped boost morale sufficiently to actually make a positive difference to the war. And he's not been able to write anything good since, because this is not in any way a self-insert that struggling with writing. And so now he's really struggling with actually producing something anywhere near as good as this famous poem. So he's sort of he's posted with this army. He's not a huge he's not sort of like built himself for combat. He doesn't dress for combat. He's not really sort of comfortable in the field kind of environment. But he's there anyway because this is where hopefully great deeds will happen. So
we're making Jaskier from The Witcher, is what you're telling me.
Pretty much, yeah. Jaskier crossed with some like brooding Scottish poet, probably. I think is about the right level for this.
I am very excited, but also with goat hooves. So
yeah, no, absolutely. I think if Jaskier could have goat hooves,
he would have done.
Would.
This is the content we're here for. Satyrs are called fauns in Hero Forge. So, would you like a male faun or a female faun to start off with?
A male faun form, yes.
There you go. You get excellent horns.
That's good. Those are good horns and some good hooves.
Yeah. So if we go to the face, so it starts you off with this one. Are there any other ones that you would prefer?
I'm just skimming over them with my eyes. I think that's not a bad starting point. I mean, maybe can I have a look at the one to the left? Just to the left of it. Yeah, I can see that. I think that's slightly more. It's a slightly sort of softer face, a little bit.
Yeah.
And slightly kind of youthfulness as well, which
got a
fits.
nice strong chin there.
Yeah.
Do you want? So we can change sort of. This changes sort of the roundness of the face, pulls the cheeks in a bit.
See.
Do you want anything on that slider different?
Can you show me the two extremes and then somewhere in the middle?
So that is one extreme. There is the other one.
Maximal softness. There. Let's go for about 75% softness and see what that looks like.
There you go.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
Grand. Love it. Expression. So we have 5 sliders. Smile, cocky, snarl, confused, arg. Which one would you like to start with?
It's now trying to reduce the character to like the percentage of these. That's actually something I weirdly enjoy. Probably about 50% smile. He probably was more smiles before things went less well on that side. So he's down to a mere 50%. I reckon about 25% cocky, but I kind of want to see what that does.
Eyebrow mostly.
Oh, let's pump that up. Let's see what. Oh, that's too much. That is overcocked. I think about 30 to 40% cocky is probably about the right place.
That here?
Oh, okay. Now I've seen 50%. I want to go more. So let's go for the middle.
Here?
Yeah, there we go.
I presume you don't want any snarl. That just makes you look angry.
Oh, God. Just peeling the teeth back, yeah.
Confused is just sort of actually undoes most of what we've done.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? I think we could go for a teeny tiny dab of confusion just to like cut the rest. Yeah, I'll go for that.
Nice. I'll just opened your mouth, pretty much.
Yeah. No, I just want to be pulling the slider back and forth to animate speech too.
Yeah, he could just be reciting a poem, but there you go.
It's true. Yeah.
We'll go with that. That is a nice expression.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Looks friendly. It's given you the very pretty goat ears.
Yes.
Are you happy with the goat ears?
I think the goat ears are entirely in keeping. I think the head would look a little odd without the ears to accompany those magnificent horns.
What do you think Demeisen cuts his hair as? There's this nice sort of quiff thing.
Can I see it more from the side so I can see the back as well? There we go. Yeah. Although the horns are getting away with that, so that's hard to tell.
There's a bit of I can sort of do top side-ish.
Yeah, that's about right. That's probably about right. I think it's whatever it is. It's probably like moderately unkempt, like dishevelled. A hand regularly tousles through it, kind of thing.
Shaggy is what you kind of already had, but shorter.
That I think is close or possibly correct.
Or no, sorry, that's tied up. What was Shaggy? Was that one? Mullet? Probably not.
A classic, of course. I think Shaggy's probably about right then.
Unless you want to go undercut, which is quite cute.
Oh, that is quite cool. Can I see that all round? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll go with that.
That's nice. I'm enjoying the undercut. Beard.
Yeah, that's what's been throwing me off a bit, I think, so far.
So that's without.
That's clean shaven. I think it needs a little something of something, doesn't it?
There's little mutton chops there, which are cute.
Yeah.
There's this little tufty one.
Oh yeah. Okay, it's really hard to choose between those two, actually. I think they both work really well. Can I see the mutton chops again? And then the goatee again. Oh, this is the hardest decision. I think I like the shape of the mutton chops better, but that's a really hard decision.
I think the mutton chops balance out the horns really well.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think the symmetry and then the bare chin is what works. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. Also, like, you're hiding the strong chin if you put the goatee on. So.
That is true, and we wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
He certainly wouldn't want to do that.
Eyebrows. It's giving you the normal ones. There are also bushy ones. You can have ones that have got a little scar through them, piercings. You're not a lizard, so probably not brow ridges or a monobrow.
Yeah, I definitely want to see the bushy brows. It might be too much.
Bushy.
It's not too much. It is just the right amount of too much. I think
a good level of hair.
Yeah,
I like it a lot. I'm enjoying all this hair. It's good.
Yes. I don't think I've ever played such a hairy character before. This is good.
It's given you humanoid eyes. I assume you don't want robotic or alien.
I think we stick with the human eyes, yeah.
You can't really see your teeth, so probably stick with the ones
that's all fine.
you
And again,
have.
I don't think there's any need to go for anything non-standard there.
So at the moment you have the big ram's horns. Are you happy with those horns?
I think so. Can you just scroll through the list real quick so I can just have a glance?
So there are the...
I think the only other ones I want to see are like I think they were quite near the top, actually, the little sort of pointy up ones. But I think I'm happy with
the deer ones.
The ones just above that. What are the ones just above the deer antlers? Decorated horns.
Yeah. Do you want me to pop those in?
Yeah, pop them on. Let's have a look. Oh, I think that's a bit. No, I like the shape of the other ones better. The classic ram's horns. Yes.
There were also some spiral horns.
Spiral horns. What are the ones above spiral? Ridged dragon horns. Yeah, no, it's very dragony. I think the ram's horns are the way to go.
Cool. We'll stick with ram's horns. In that case, let's move on to body. How tall do you think Demeisen is?
Not very. I think I wrote down something like 5'5", something like that. Like not short, but not particularly tall. Cool.
I will put him in the middle of 5 and 6. Not a very tall party so far. Everyone hitting in the middle there. Is his head particularly large?
No, not physically.
And then weight just adds kind of extra bulk. Do you think he's...
I think he's on the slender side, not excessively, but yeah, somewhere about there is good. Yeah.
Here.
Cool.
Grand. Posture makes you either a teenager or really upright.
Now, I reckon he's got a surprisingly good posture for someone who is very, very laid back. He's part of his teaching in his art has been very traditional. So I'm sort of imagining the ancient Greek orator standing very, very, very tall with good posture and stones in your mouth, kind of thing. So
that is fair. You need to stand up to inflate the diaphragm so you can get
that is true
the right amount of air out. So are we thinking all the way up on the posture scale?
I think all the way up. Can I see him in profile just so I can check it, just so I can have a glance? But I reckon.
There he is, perfectly straight.
Yeah.
Build is shoulder width. Does he have particularly wide shoulders?
Oh, yes. Watch me extend. Again, similar to weight on the low, somewhere in the lower third, because he hasn't got any good physical stats, I don't think.
I'm not going to hit him too far down because it starts to look a bit odd, but I think somewhere here probably.
He's not, that's perfect.
Upper scale, again, just makes your torso bigger than your legs. Muscularity. He's relatively muscular at the moment. Is he even weedier?
I think take it down to about a third. Yeah.
Really weedy. Super weedy.
Yeah, weedy is correct.
It's not giving you any bust. Do you want anything in there?
No, I don't think so.
Waist. You can square out a little bit or leave it super thin.
I think somewhere in the top 60%, up to 60% or so. Yeah, that's about right.
Grand. And you want him to have a little bit more on the belly?
Probably a little one, yeah, a little bit more.
More than that, or?
There we go. Nah, that's good.
Grand. Curves is basically your hips. So if you want him to have bigger hips or hips where they were.
I think roughly where it started was about right. Yeah, so high-ish, but not the top.
And then booty is what it says, and that's I think our first time seeing the little fawn tail, which is really cute. I presume where it was, like he's not got excessive booty, right. Does he?
Yeah, correct.
Grand. Are you happy with the little fawn tail? I love the little fawn tail, but
I think that's good. I think a long tail would not fit. I think the short bushy tail is again perfect.
Grand. Clothing. Is he wearing anything on his head?
Probably not. I think anything on his head gets in the way of all the other stuff that's already on his head.
There's a lot going on the head.
Both in the literal sense on the miniature, but also in personality-wise, and minimal obstructions.
Indeed. Clothing-wise, what kind of thing are you looking for?
I keep coming back to the word doublet, like something sort of smart-ish. Again, channeling Yaskia, but that kind of sort of. Yeah, I can see that. He looks like an amazing sorcerer with that coat on, but I now want to make a different character that is that for another time. But
trying to find something that's a bit more.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty fancy.
Is there anything that's a bit more?
I think the one you've got selected or the one below it are quite good. I think the elven doublet. I think the doublet is the elven chest piece is no, it's armor. It does say it's armor, but it's
armor. To me, we can colour it so it doesn't look like armor.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, because it's elven armor, technically it was very very lightweight anyway. So that's a.
It's got a touch of Theros to it as well, so it doesn't look too Regency.
Great.
I'll move to. Do you want anything on the shoulders?
Probably not, but it's always worth a look, isn't it?
A little,
no. Wow, yeah, just maximizing the
probably not to pauldrons then.
No,
they're all quite.
Agree. Mm-hmm. There's a lot going on. You get your horns hooked on it, and it would be really awkward.
Yeah, throw you out of parties. Riding pants. It's probably a bit.
Riding pants actually is not far off. I think that's pretty good. I think you may have just landed on a winner there.
Or you could have
breeches. No, I like having a distinction. I like having like quite a plain sort of style of the trousers. So I think those are good. Yeah.
That's something a bit different.
Can I see it from the side? There's some kind of design on the side, I think.
Little like detailing.
Okay. What do you think? I like either of those options. Those were the first ones.
I think they're both quite cute. The buckle makes it look quite modern to me, which is the only thing I think.
Okay, let's go with the other ones then. Let's go with the other ones.
Now I can't remember what I chose. What was it?
I didn't spot what it was called.
It was somewhere down here with all of the Theros-y looking things. Oh no! Did we find the perfect thing and now we can't find it again? There was the nobleman's breeches. Now it was near to that. Just going to have to put everything in until we find it again.
I remember the side design. That's no.
We shall go to the side.
Wasn't those? Yeah. I like how whatever trousers you choose always come up above the hoof line, which is exactly what you want from satyr tailoring.
Why can I not see them again?
I didn't spot where they were.
I'm sure they were down here somewhere. What happened? Did they get deleted from the site?
Oh, we can find something else if not.
Well, we weren't looking.
It was a special Easter egg. You have to pick 10,000 different pairs of pants, and then you get that one once.
I'm sure that it was near all of.
Is it near the top right? Was it? There we go. What was it called?
Buckskin pants.
Buckskin pants. There we go.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, this one's not as good. There we go.
Yeah.
Ideal. Let's.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Stop while we're ahead. Do you want any gloves or bracelet things?
Oh, some good gloves might be good. I'm just trying to have a look through. There's sort of fancy noble-y type gloves, just sort of dress gloves. Nothing bracerish. Plain gloves.
Plain gloves. We can put some colour on them to make them look fancy.
Yeah, I think that works.
Cool. And then you can't have feet because you've got
I think that would be
fancy feet.
Got hooves for a reason, right?
I assume you don't want a mask, so.
No.
What is Demeisen holding?
Oh, that's a good question. If there's like a book or a scroll or some kind of like thing from which to read, like I know a book is very classically wizardly, but something from which to read, or otherwise instruments are a good option.
There are many books. Would you like an open book?
An open book, I think, sells the idea of the fact that he's reading the Book of Souls.
That book is facing the wrong way, but there you go.
I think we'll have to deal with that, won't we? Let's see what we do with that. Oh no, scroll might be better, I think, actually, yeah.
Do you want a rolled up scroll? Do you want an open scroll?
I like that. I like it. I like the fact that he's using it as a prop rather than actually needing to read it because he knows his lines. Although thinking about it, he probably doesn't know his lines.
Do you want something like, on the other hand, like a banana snack for the road?
I kind of do want a banana now, but I don't think it fits. If there's a round fruit, like that kind of like holding an apple in one hand kind of thing, or a drink. Now, drink's good as well. Tankard might be good, if not, single tankard or bottle, goblet. I'm just saying, like, list of receptacles now, list of drinking receptacles. Try the goblet. I think that's
There is your apple.
I kind of do like that.
Or you can have chalice.
Chalice and see.
Apple, chalice.
I'm going with the chalice, sticking with the satyr theme of sort of revelry and stuff. I think that's a good option.
Cool.
I may reconsider it later, but I'll think about that now. Yeah, that's good.
Excellent. Do you want any rings?
Probably not. No, I think with the gloves particularly, we don't need any more ornamentation on the hands.
Do you want any piercings?
Yeah, let's see what can we do with the nose? Like a side nose. Wait, I'm trying to work out.
So you can have
enhance.
So you don't have to have it on both sides.
Okay.
Or you could have a little. Really big.
I think, they're quite big, aren't they? Yeah. Can I see that small one from the smaller one from the front, that hoop earring one? Yeah. Can I see it more front on? Actually, yeah. No, I think that works.
Cool. Nose piercing. Yeah. Very cool. Pose wise, what?
The classic, the fallen angel.
Accepting your fate.
I kind of want to do a Paul Yorick now, but I'm not sure about that.
With the scroll.
That's actually a good. That's a dynamic storytelling pose, is what that is. I know that pose.
That's also someone who very clearly is holding this glass of wine here, so it doesn't get spilled. Whilst gesturing
very cautiously
with this
out
hand.
To one side while doing the gesture with the scroll that he's rolled up halfway through a performance. Yeah, I'm sold. That's great.
Is there anything that you want to change about it?
Can I see a 360 and then I'll? No, I love that actually. I think that's good.
It is really nice. In that case, we will get on to the very exciting part of colour.
Oh yes.
let's start with skin tone just to give something to base it on. Do you have an idea on what kind of colour his skin tone is? So we've got all of the kind of normal human skin tones here. There are also apparently elves, they're like grey.
Cool.
And then there are all of these slightly more, like if you're playing like a reptile down here. Do you have a thought on what colour you want him to be?
I think somewhere in the middle of that range, probably the far left of the second row, or at least I can take a look at what that is. Far left of the, yeah, that one. The far left side of that row.
This one? This one?
No, the opposite side.
Oh,
Wait,
this one.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Sorry, left and right is hard, and yeah. You can have a slightly different colour on his hooves, like fading into his legs if you want, so he could be a slightly like... or we can make it like a browny...
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I think like doing a fade there is a good idea.
Make him like a fadey...
It's hard to gauge the face in isolation, so we can use that and then tweak it if we do it as we do the other colours.
Yeah, once you decide on what colour you want your hair to be, I might fade that in here.
Yep, perfect, yeah.
But does that seem about right for skin for you?
I think it's about right. Yeah, we might have to tweak it a little bit as we do the other bits, because it's kind of weird seeing it in isolation with everything else, but we'll work on that. Yeah.
And then his lippies. Hero Forge banner red. Oh god, no. There we go. It's a pretty neutral.
Okay. Yeah.
And eyes.
Probably quite a striking color. Probably like quite a sharp green or something. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. Let's see what that does.
Like this.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
Again, it's like recalibrating my brain, going from looking at shape to looking at color.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, I'm liking that.
Awesome. I'm just gonna put. I think this is also skin. Yes.
Yeah.
And that is also skin.
Yeah.
There we go. I think
that's already so much easier to make sense of.
I think I have now got all of the skin.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Apart from the tips of the ears. Why?
So you can do little colour patterns on the end of your ears.
There we go. We can always change them later if we want.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay, so hair. Do you have thoughts?
Yeah, I was thinking like a sort of on the darker end of brunette. So something sort of not quite black, but certainly a dark brown or something. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's a good. It might be better to have a brighter colour to contrast, but let's see. Yeah. I've forgotten just how much hair there was as well. That's good.
If I pop that. No! That's the wrong end. I'm obviously not gonna make your ears an entirely different colour to the rest of your skin.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna
it's good to know that it's an option.
I'm just gonna fade that brown in.
Oh, I'd forgotten about that. So it tracks which colours you're currently using, that's a lifesaver.
Down here, because I quite like that. I don't know how you feel
that's
about
good.
that.
Yeah, that's good.
As if you're a tiny bit furry on your feet, which is cute. Okay. Horns. In the bone section,
there
are multiple different horn colours, including all of these wacky ones. I'm just going to let you know now that Pav's horns are this colour.
Well, I'm not going to compete with that, clearly. that's good. I'm trying to decide whether he decorates or paints, and that's the thing. They're probably like... So can we try... I'm trying to work out what goes well with the between the skin colour and the hair colour as well. Something like that is good.
You can
try to work out if he can
two
mix and match.
tones if you want like a...
Yeah. I was thinking that because the idea that either just blends up or he paints them slightly or something like that. I think red's quite demonic.
Yep.
Not that I'm stereotyping demons or anything like that, but I think like
a green.
Ooh, that is quite exciting. Can we get what was the one you used on the base last time? That kind of browny color for the base.
I
think it was one of them. Yeah, one of them. So that works. and then something on the top. Like this is. Can we try the? What's the top left purplish one?
This one.
Darkling beast. Let's try that on the end of the horn.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, that works.
Let me just pop that in. Yeah, that is really pretty.
Yeah, I like that because that's a conceivable decoration. In fact,
Yeah.
Because if you had horns, you would, wouldn't you? Definitely.
I mean, pierce them, stick chains on them, all sorts of things. Right. Your nose piercing. Oh.
Yeah.
Hello. What? Do you have thoughts?
Probably silver or goldish, something that sort of stands out but doesn't contrast, or doesn't clash too much.
Silver's quite muted like that.
Yeah.
There are some of the golds that are a little bit more muted. There is a gold here which is really bright.
Let's see it. Oh, I think that works actually because it's such a small detail. I think that's good.
Cool.
I think we should also do the tail. Do the hair color on the tail. I just realised. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a special treat. That is.
There we go. There you are. No, that's the wrong color.
No, that's the horn color, isn't it? Yeah, no, that's the dark color.
There we go.
Perfect.
Pretty.
Yeah, that's great.
This almost looks kind of Freddie Mercury. I'm getting Freddie Mercury vibes. Right, let's have a look at all of this.
There's lots we can do with this.
I'm going to go into the cloth colours to start with. We can always go into leathers if we fancy. Do you have thoughts about what kind of colours you would be wearing?
I like red. I do like red. I think it's kind of hard to picture now which bits of it should go on, but I think some kind of like dominant colour redness to the top half certainly, or something that fits with both top and bottom. So it doesn't need to be too intense. So yeah, this is definitely furthering the Freddie Mercury vibe. I think it's good.
I'm going to leave that white in there for now because I quite like it. And then if we pop the red back in, that white's actually really nice on the
that
back.
Works. Yeah, I think
those bits.
Yeah, that's a nice balance. Is that an actual white color, or is that do we need to put a paint in that matches it?
But we can put.
Oh, we don't need to make it brighter. I was just checking that was a sort of a color that worked by itself in that sense. Yeah, no, that works completely. I don't think we need to brighten it.
I'm trying to find one now that is like.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's about right. I think that feels like a color, an intentional color, but one that's quite that's understated enough.
Woo! Nope, that's your neck.
Just the color rubbing off the back of the thing. I'd like to keep it that vibrant. I have to keep dyeing it, So it's going to rub off on my neck.
Painted. What about the gloves? So they are white at the moment. They could be.
I think it's got to match one of the colors, right? Can we try one red and one the other color from the top? That might be too much.
I think this one being white is quite nice because it's going to be similar to the scroll.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And perhaps the blue because it's not quite as much.
I like the sort of the dark and white glove. Yeah.
Cool. I'm just going to pull out to look at the pants.
It's looking great. I
wonder if we leave the majority of them white and then wonder what we can do.
Oh yes.
Right, how do you feel about that?
Is that I like it. Is that the same color now as the middle, the top half? Yeah, that's good. Just make sure it matches.
So that's
perfect. Yeah, great.
So I'm just gonna.
That is a proper stage outfit. That is.
That is definitely your performing outfit. Do you want your hooves to be the same color as your horns?
I think that's good. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
And then let's take a look at this chalice. It looks like we can put all sorts of different colors in here.
Wow.
So, what color chalice would you like? Because this is obviously a curated piece.
Yeah.
Do you want some of it to match your nose ring?
Why not? Why not? Yeah, I like that. Little details.
And then if I go back into the metals, there's the kind of other paler golds, or there's lots of other colours. I mean, we could go all out and go for one of the like dark reds.
Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I think that would work. Yeah, colourful.
This feels like merch. Like you made merch for yourself.
It's got little scenes from the poem on it and on the inside, you know. Yeah.
Absolutely. Is there paper? I don't think there is paper. So you'll just have to choose a white for the... What kind of colour do you want your scroll to be? Kind of a...
Something beige-ish. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that works. That just pops like a bit of text. There we go.
I think we've got everything. So which, I mean, this is such an awesome character model.
I love it so much.
I am very excited to get this in the mail and to use this as an initiative tracker for Demeisen in Theros, Legends of the Underworld. It's going to be so much fun. Also, this character is amazing. Oh no! Look, you can make
crucial liquid content required. It's got to be wine, hasn't it? So it's got to be something either. I think a red will show up better, right? So yeah, there we go.
Oh, we almost missed that. There we go.
Perfect. Yeah. I can't wait to see that.
To go on. Oh my god, this is going to be amazing. Thank you so much, George, for joining me and making this character model with me. This is so exciting. I'm very excited to start this campaign, and this is going to be so much fun.
Awesome.